I got so many requests for royal icing recipe, and I thought of doing this royal icing recipe for cakes and cookies, so that is in two different ways. So for this recipe I'm using 225 grams icing sugar with 1 egg white and quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar and quarter teaspoon of vanilla. And if you can't find cream of tartar, you can always add half a teaspoon of lime or lemon juice or vinegar, a quarter teaspoon of vinegar actually. And when you get the egg whites, make sure that there is no egg yolks or pieces of egg yolks in it, and the bowls that you are using to do this has to be really clean, and make sure you sift the icing sugar too. So to start this now, add the egg white into a mixing bowl, and into that add half a teaspoon of or quarter teaspoon of vanilla, and start whisking it about 2 minutes. When it comes to a frothy consistency like this, add half a teaspoon of quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar, and keep on mixing it until it comes to a soft peak. When it comes to a soft peak like this, start adding icing sugar while mixing. When adding icing sugar, make sure the mixer is on the lowest speed, and after that increase that to the highest speed and keep on mixing about 3 minutes. So while mixing, make sure that you scrape down the edges nicely down like this, and then keep on mixing. See, this is really a glossy look, but when you keep on mixing, it becomes so clean and white. So I'm going to mix this on high speed now, 5 minutes. So after mixing it about 5 minutes, it gives this nice white look, and the consistency has to be like this. And you can pipe letters or numbers, or even you can pipe designs on cake, or you can spread it on cakes. So this is the consistency for using this as for writing, or even spreading on cakes, or even piping on cakes. So to do for the cookies, it has to be onto another different consistency. So I'll show you how it looks like. So I will keep half of this mix aside for cake decorating and use the other half for cookie decorating. So when you do this, make sure that you put this as soon as possible into an airtight container and leave it in an airtight container always, if not it goes dry. So when you want to pipe on something, always put that into a piping bag with any kind of a nozzle that you like, and you can pipe it like this. So that is how we use for piping on a cookie, or even a cake, or even spreading on a cake. This is the right consistency. Now I'm going to do for the cookies. The cookie royal icing for cookies has to be a bit loose in consistency. So while mixing, add few drops of water. It has to be like flooding consistency, so mix on high speed. So when it comes to a consistency like this, it is a bit runnier, but not that much. So put that into a piping bag with the tiniest nozzle that you have to pipe around the cookie. This is the consistency. So there are several consistencies when you make royal icing, that you can do it according to what you are going to decorate. So take a cookie and then slowly pipe around the cookie to keep the margin around like this, and then after that you can pipe in the cookie. So it has to be to a flooded consistency. So this is too thick, so we are going to make it runnier than that before. So now I'm going to add few drops more water. Now this is the consistency for cookies. So it is a bit runnier consistency. So now you can put that into a piping bag, and then the cookies that we put the margin on before, we can use this mix to fill the cookies. You can always color according to the color that you like. Even on the cupcakes you can get this floody consistency when you use this consistency for after adding some water. So after, take the cookie that you outlined before and put the icing mix on top like this, and do a nice layer of it and leave to dry. So it will dry on the cookie nicely. If you do it in different colors, you can always add colors to it to decorate the cookies, and I'll show you how to decorate a cookie with royal icing later on. And that's how to do royal icing. So I use the consistency to pipe, to write, to do the cookies. If you feel that you need that it more wetter than this, you can always add a bit of water and get to the right consistency that to flow on a cookie. So hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.